We're on step 12 in the instructions. In this step, it says to fill all the spirals in the body tubes. And the reason we're doing that now is once we assemble all these together, you're not going to be able to get into these corners. We're going to be painting these tubes before we assemble them. So go ahead and do that now. If you've never filled spirals and tubes before, it's an optional step, but once you put the paint on, it kind of shows everything. And a lot of people like to fill their spirals. We do have videos here on the Apogee website, and we'll link to them here on this video. You can also find them on the Apogee website, as I said, under our advanced construction video section. So now we're moving on to step 13, and we need to remove the forward and the aft alignment frames, and that's B1B and B1A from this cardstock sheet. So go ahead and cut the tabs, pop those out of there. B1B is the aft one, and in the second part in step 13 is to take one of the metal weld nuts, and we're going to glue it into the alignment frame. This side, the side that it comes out, this is going to be the bottom of the rocket. So if you don't want that etching on there to show, glue it that way. To do that, we're just going to use some thick or medium thick CA glue and just put it around the perimeter. And if you don't want to wait for the glue to dry, you can get some Instaset, and that will cure it almost instantly. That's in there pretty good. Step 14, we're going to separate these. You'll see there's little tabs on them. And we're going to put the long ones into the forward end of the B styles and the short ones into the 2A. So remember, B style has this large cutout in it. So we're going to stick those into here. If it doesn't want to go in, there's usually a burr because they cut them like this, and so it flattens it on the inside. So just take your fingernail and rub around the inside edge like that, and that will flatten that out, and then that will go in so much easier. This is also a B style, so we'll get a long one, and then the A's will get the short. Now we are on step 15. Slide the booster tube C with the two curved ends, and that's this one right here, between two of the A-style recovery tubes without applying any glue. So we're not going to glue these in. So these are the A-style. This is going to go into the hole right here. And if you notice, there's a little etched line. We want to rotate it so that the etched line is in line with each other. We're going to do that on both ends. Step 16 is apply wood glue to the opposite sides of the two alignment frames and assemble the two A-style tubes. They will be glued together opposite one another. So basically they're going to be glued in there like, oops, that's the bottom end. This is the top end. The bottom one has the weld nut in it. We're going to put wood glue, and we're going to separate these out. And what we're doing is we're gluing this one and this one. So there's a big gap in between. So that's why there's that gap there. Once we get the other tubes in here like this, then that will take care of that. Okay, so remember the weld nut, the part that's protruding out, is going to go to the bottom. I'm going to use some tape as a third hand. This little tube here helps duct the ejection charge so that both tubes are pressurized at the same time and they'll pop out. Okay, so I want to put the B tube in here. Okay, so now we want to take this inner stage piece right here while the glue is still wet. And the purpose of this is to make sure that this aligns with these. So we're going to stick them into all the couplers like that and press it together. And that makes sure that all these are at the right distance apart while that glue is drying. So we're just going to set this aside and let that glue dry really good before we pull that off. Okay, we're on step 17, and now we're going to put glue fillets on everything. We're going to pull this off and remove the B tubes. Okay, and pull this off. If everything's correct, this should be glued at the right distance apart. So now we're going to put glue fillets on everything. We'll put glue all the way around here too. This is on the inside, so you're not going to see it. You have to worry about this outside where the fin slots are, so don't get any glue there. We want to make sure that there's no gap. So it may take a couple of glue fillets to make sure that we fill that gap. Okay, so now we're going to let that dry. Our next step is actually to paint. So that's going to be step 18. We're going to mask off some of the areas that we don't want paint on. One is a little jig here. I'm going to need 4 strips of masking tape to cover that up. I just cut some strips. I'm just going to kind of eyeball it. So that's going to go onto here. Okay, and then on the B tubes, we'll want to put a strip on the slots. And we want to make them 1¼ inch long here. So I got those slots covered. On these slots here for the fins, this is also step 18. We want to mask off the bottom of this area right here. On the bottom of the rocket right here, it's going to be masked right under here. So you're not going to see this because it's going to be covered by this strap that goes around the outside. It's 1 7/8 inch long by 1 1/4 inch wide. And it's going to be right from the bottom of the tube all the way up. We're going to do that in 4 tubes. Once all this glue is dry, then we can go ahead and paint things up. So I'm going to let the glue dry, and then I'm going to go take this in the shop and paint it. And this is painted olive drab. So we're going to paint all of this the same color. So you go ahead and do that now so that then we can do the final assembly on this part right here. So I'll be back for step 21 is when we remove the masking tape. So I'll see you then.